Hello, welcome to Linda Likes Tarot. Hi, my name is Linda. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, what's up? I'm glad that you're back. Alright, today this reading is going to be for whoever it's meant to be for, so please be your own leader of discernment while watching this general reading. Not everything is going to resonate with you, and that is okay, so pick up what does and drop the rest for someone else to appreciate. Capiche? Capiche. Alright, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated, and it does help out the channel. Listen, y'all. Hot diggity dang. I know, I saw in the comments, for the last collective read, you guys said there was like an orb. You guys saw an orb in one of my videos. I hope you guys are doing alright. Today is Sunday, the 18th of August. Let's see what we got going on. Tomorrow is the full moon, so let's just start off and, you know, tap into what's going on. What can we expect with this full moon? What's the energies? What's the dealio with the full moon, okay? Let's see what we got going on. It's the full moon in Aquarius. So let's see what this got to say. We're gonna get educated right now. Let's see, chapter 15. You guys could be seeing the angel number 144 a lot, child, because I know I have. Let me write this down. Okay, so okay. Ooh, okay, so it says the moon in Aquarius, the moon to realign with your purpose. All right. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus or Uranus, okay? The rebellious planet of awakening. All right. Says this is a rebellious, freedom-seeking moon that helps you define your greatest vision and purpose. Okay. Okay. Look at you, Aquarius moon. Hold on, this is a lot. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's read the full moon. I'm gonna go over here first. Okay, it says this full moon is here to help you to untangle, release, experience revelation, and to see the truth. This moon will help you to make a clean break so that you can step into what your biggest, or not your biggest, your brightest future can be, and see how you can serve in the world if you lean in and trust. There is a tendency under an Aquarius full moon to want to stand up for yourself and say what you mean, especially when it comes to areas in your life where you are kept stifled or feel like you have no freedom. Okay? Try not to have these conversations under the full moon, as emotionally cool Aquarius could have you saying things you don't necessarily mean. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I've been noticing this, you know, about myself and, you know, other people, okay? So people's emotions is just, people are, I guess people aren't like being overly emotional. They're just like being kind of cold, I guess. Let's see what else. Maybe let me keep going. It says these conversations will land much better if you wait for the waning moon, okay? The sun is in Leo during this full moon, so the themes of Leo, such as living from the heart and in your unique spark, will now be highlighted by this full moon with Aquarius energy added to them. With the sun in Leo, the ruler of the heart, and the moon in cool, emotionally detached Aquarius, the trick to this moon is to bring what is in your heart up into your head, so it can be lived as well as felt. Leo asks you to step into you and start to shine. Okay. Aquarius is all about the greater vision for your contribution to the world at large and everyone around you. Aquarius will help you to take what's in your heart and begin to share it with the world. All right, okay. Let's see. So with this moon, basically, in short, is to link your head and your heart. So what you could do to help maximize this energy with this full moon that's happening tomorrow on the 19th of August is write a list of all of your heart's deep stirrings and callings, along with an action for each that can take over the waning moon to get your message out into the world. Okay? And then we have make a clean break. You could make a list of any areas of your life, relationships, and situations that you find yourself in that stifle your freedom or hold you back. Have these things run their course? Question mark. And is it time to let them go over the waning moon? Oh, so it's time to list names and cross them out or some shit. I don't know. It says the Aquarius moon will show you clearly how you want to rebel and create more freedom in your life. Make a list of small changes you can implement bit by bit over the waning moon to bring a bigger overall change. Okay? It says the key words for Aquarius are I know. Okay? Use this journal prompt to see what flows into the answer. Okay. So you could, these could be prompts, okay, of things you could write in your journal that could be beneficial for you. You could write, I know my service to humanity, and then is blank. I know what I need to do to find freedom, and then elaborate on that. And then it says, I know what change is needed. Okay? So something about that is going on, child. Yeah, it's time to go within with this moon. Yeah, this moon is all about realigning with your purpose and breaking free of chains. But most of all, it's about trust. Deep trust in yourself, in life, in the synchronicities and signs that present themselves to you at all times. In the little inner voice that nudges you, in the road less traveled that you keep making excuses not to walk down. Okay, so whoever I'm speaking to, you already know. Whoever this message is for, you already know what your inner voice has been guiding you to do, what path to go down. Okay? It's up to you to take this action. No one can do this part but you. Okay? It's now or never. That's what I feel like is going on. It says there is a purpose and greatness within you that come from doing what you love to do, whether it's healing, listening, serving, smiling, supporting, caring, creating, and or offering out your heart and soul to the world. Oh Lord, it says it is said that if a dream or desire or feeling of purpose is put inside you, the means to achieve it are in there too. Okay, so some of you could be getting this nudge or this feeling to go after something, to create something, to do something, to express something. All right, and maybe, you know, there's a part of you that's like holding back because you feel like it's too much of a risk, or you could be feeling like it's not going to work out, or there's too many ways how it could fail, and you need to stop doubting yourself, because it's this, if you take action on this, it's already guaranteed because it was given to you by the Most High, by the universe. The universe is giving you the blueprint, and they just want you to co-sign. It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. So what are you so afraid of? Let's get out some of these cards. Hold on. Let me get over here. Get these cards out. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, you got greatness inside of you. Stop holding yourself back. Okay, you could do this, baby boo. Let's see. Should I do that? No. Let me do these. Let's see what we got going on for this Aquarius full moon. It's time to get real serious about your life purpose. Oh my God. Somebody mad about this. Okay, listen. Somebody here knows that you're great. Someone knows that you're full of greatness. They've been trying for a long time to stop you. For whoever I'm speaking to. And now, you know, it's your time to shine. And don't hold yourself back at this point, okay? You already had a bunch of people holding you back. Now that's over with, basically. It's time for you to break yourself out of some sort of situation. Like, the universe is waiting for you. What's going on? What do they need for time for their highest good spirit? Yeah, we got growing up. It says wanting to grow and experience rejection of perpetual youth. So for some of y'all, maybe you have a fear of rejection. Maybe you have a fear that, like, if you actually set out to do what your inner voice or what you're being divinely guided to do, you feel like maybe it won't be accepted, or you feel like it won't be, people won't receive it very well, or something like this. It says, shall I never get any older than I am now? That'll be a comfort one way, never to be an old woman, but then always to have lessons to learn. Oh, I shouldn't like that. What the hell is this? We have understanding that the years bring their lessons to you. Embrace becoming an elder. Watching time makes its mark upon you, and embracing the signs of aging. Understanding the wisdom that can come with age. Being young at heart, yet yearning for encounters that will help you evolve, grow, and experience the fullness of life. So you're being asked to go out and basically enjoy your fucking life. All right. It's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to make a different change here or something. Maybe you're afraid to do this. I don't know. But if you do it, it's going to lead to some sort of abundance, some sort of growth. Okay. We have becoming braver. Yeah, there's a need for you to become brave when it comes to this. It says resilience, experience, growing stronger. This is all about growth. This is all about you growing. It's all about, basically, this is all about you doing something that, you know, is not, that's uncomfortable. But I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're chosen to be something, okay? You have been chosen to do something here, to fight for something, to stand up for you know, some sort of injustice or a particular collective of people or something like this. For some of y'all, I could be speaking to someone who's like a domestic violence survivor, and you're supposed to be out here speaking about, you know, speaking on this, like helping other people get through this type of experiences, or writing a book, telling your story about it in order to help others who could be coming out of it or dealing with it or something like this, or to help them get out of something like that. Okay, that's for some of you, not all y'all. There's a need for you to look at something from a different perspective, okay? So for some of y'all, maybe like this is also having to deal with being vulnerable. Like maybe you don't want to really tell people your truth, your story, because then that means you have to be vulnerable, and then, you know, for whoever I'm speaking to, it's like you feel like you don't want to do that because you've already gone through so much. You don't want to have to go through more from fucking strangers who don't even, do you know what I mean? Like, I get it, but the thing is, you went through it for a reason. You're being called to do this for a reason, whatever it may be. Okay? We have believe. You're being asked to believe in yourself when it comes to this calling that you have. You're needed. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're needed. Okay? You have gone through some pretty wild stuff, and you could have been saved. Like, your ass could have been saved from some real sticky situations. And whoever I'm speaking to, you know that it's due to the Most High. And the reason why that happened is because you're needed. The divine needs you to do something here. Okay? You need to clock into work. You're late. Okay? You already have your uniform. It's time to clock in. Okay? It says strange encounters. Okay, so there's something here. Something strange might be happening here. Or like I was just saying, you went through some weird experiences, like strange experiences that most people haven't gone through, or you've gotten out of certain things that, you know, most people wouldn't be able to get out of, or I don't know, or you got out of situations that were seemingly impossible and then it was made possible. It's because you're a freaking unicorn. You ain't like the rest, okay? You ain't like the others. They ain't cut from the same cloth. They ain't built from the same bricks as you. And they definitely don't cook with the same sauce, okay? Because they got bad taste. I love that song. Okay, so, and then it says it's always tea time at the bottom of the deck. So there's something here about the past that could be of significance. It says eternity, endless moments, repetition. What the hell going on? Oh, so there's a need for you to change your schedule or to change things up, okay? Or there's just a new cycle coming through. You're being asked to flow with the new cycle that's here. And what comes with this new cycle is a need for you to have courage, a need for you to be brave, a need for you to step into the spotlight. This is for someone in particular. 1717 was just on the clock. Okay? For whoever I'm speaking to, you need to switch up your routine, your daily routine, because you're trapping yourself. Maybe this is knowingly or unknowingly. It's keeping you stuck, whatever this routine is. Okay? Maybe you need to change the time you go to sleep at night. Maybe you need to change the time you wake up. Maybe you need to switch around what part of the day you go to the gym. That's for someone in particular. Maybe you're used to, you know, your daily routine is to go to the gym in the morning. Maybe you need to switch it and do it at night. Or do it in the afternoon or something. Or, I don't know. It's something here needs to be switched up. And if it's not something like that, it's just like there's a need for you to align your life with what your purpose is. So there's certain things, like, for instance, I know I keep bringing this up, but it's someone need to hear it. If your life purpose here is to be a healer, okay, and to help guide people onto their rightful paths, okay, whatever that may be, you need to be it. So you can't be out here telling people, like, you know, trying to free people from demons and spiritual attachments when you yourself has a spiritual attachment. You know what I mean? You can't be, you know, wanting to help people, you know, free themselves from bondage, or, you know, and you're still in bondage. Does this make sense? Or you can't warn people, you know, about narcissism or narcissists, and you're still in contact with a narcissist from your family. Does this make sense? I don't know. Something like that needs to happen. Somebody here knows something. Like, it's like whoever I'm speaking to, you know exactly what the fuck you need to do, but you're putting it off until like the very fucking last minute or something. And I feel like your ancestors is getting tired of your ass, and you need to get it together. You need to get it together with love. Okay? There's a need for you to believe in yourself and believe in what you're being guided to do. Okay, because some of y'all is having a little bit of doubt and you need to knock that shit off. Okay, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, like, you may feel like, oh, I know what I'm being called to do, but I don't have the support that I need, or I don't have, you know, maybe there's a need for you to network or something like that. You are going to be, how can I say this? Once you change things up within yourself, you're gonna be in alignment to meet the people that you're supposed to meet, that you are meant to meet, that share the same vision as you, whatever this may be. Whatever your calling is. That's for some of y'all, not all y'all, okay? This is gonna make sense to somebody. Let me read this one real quick. This is not gonna be our, this reading is not gonna be our regular programming, okay? Yeah. Whoever I'm speaking to, you've been tested a lot. Okay. It says the development of strength and resilience through the courageous meeting of challenges. It says the demonstration of great character. It says the acknowledgement of how much you have learned. The ability to cope with so many little things due to a great ordeal endured with grace, dignity, and humor. Testing times show true character. Okay. So for this is in the present position. So some of you could be feeling tested right now, or you feel like you're, you know, I don't know, maybe you being tried right now. That usually happens like when when you're being called to do something, okay, and you're like on the verge to do it, usually the devil will sneak in and try to make things harder for you, especially if you're like being more, when you're leaning more into it. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Excuse me. It says meeting people who are very unlike people you have met before. It says mystic events and peculiar experiences, interacting with different cultures, customs, and belief systems. It says mystical encounters with elemental beings who interact with you, finding they are just as real as you, discovering new places, environments, even climates that are different to any you have experienced before. Something unusual that is most decidedly as real as you. I don't know. Whatever. You're about to find out something here is real. Okay? But you need to believe. You need to believe in something here. And I feel like if you answer whatever this call is, you will be doing it for a long time. Okay? It's almost like whatever this calling is, it's literally going to be a legacy you're going to leave on this earth. Like, people will remember you for whatever this is, because this is your life purpose, child. What's going on? What's their life purpose? What do they need to know? Maybe I should do one card per each zodiac sign. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What's going on? What do they need to hear at this time? When it comes to their life purpose? What do they need to be aware of when it comes to their life purpose? Or what direction do they need to go towards when it comes to their life purpose, Spirit? What direction do they need to go? Let's start with... Let me do elements. Let's start with... Let me do these. So I don't want people to get mad at me. What element should we start off with first, Spirit? Or should I just do each zodiac sign? Let's just do each zodiac sign. Who will we start off with first? Aquarius. Fitting. Okay, we're going to start off with you, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. What direction do they need to go in when it comes to their life purpose for Aquarius? Oh my Lord, my mouth. Yeah, it's time for you to decide. You're here to teach. You're here to be a teacher, Aquarii. Okay? It says, make a decision based on your heart's true desires. It's time to decide. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to with the Aquarius placement, you have multiple things that you're good at. You need to choose one, though. Start off with one, whatever this is. Or maybe you have a lot of things that you want to teach, or you want to talk about, or you want to discuss. there's a need maybe for you to be more organized with it or something. This card says you inspire young people to learn. So I don't know, maybe you're here to help with children or help with the future generations in general. Okay, or whatever you're here to teach, it will help future generations down the road, and that's how you'll leave your legacy. Okay. Yeah, some of you might need to go back to school, okay, in order to gain this knowledge. This could be like traditional school, something about biology, I don't know. Something about that could be of significance, or maybe you need to go back to school, I don't know, like learning new things, like when it comes to spirituality, like, you know, taking a course on astrology, taking a course on frequencies, I don't know, something, child. Figure it out. You're whoever I'm speaking to. I said figure it out. I need to stop. Whoever I'm speaking to, you've already been nudged to do whatever this is. Okay, you've already been nudged. All right, so this is gonna make sense to whoever it's supposed to make sense for. Let me do one more card for the Aquarius, and we'll move on. What should I use? Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do these. What else do my Aquarius need to hear regarding this moon? Peaceful warrior. Okay. It says, thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Okay, so listen, Aquarius, you are a peaceful warrior. Beautiful. Or maybe there's a need for you to keep the peace or something here. Maybe someone's going to try to come at you and argue with you about your teachings or what you teach or what you want to teach. There's a need for you to handle it peacefully. All right? Because I feel like, Aquarius, once you actually decide and you step into this, you're going to deal with people trying to stop you. That's the vibe I'm getting with this. And you need to tell them to go suck it. I need to stop. You need to go tell them to go kick rocks. All right? And then we have, you are protected, Archangel Michael. So just know that you are heavily protected by Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is like zips right beside you anytime someone tries you, okay? Anytime someone tries you. What else do my Aquariuses need to hear? Spirit, regarding this Aquarius full moon. Thank you. Says, those difficult times will pass. Nothing lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel like you're in that category of being tested. You're in that category of, you know, building character, basically. But you pulled through, baby boo. You pulled through. That's all that matters. Okay, you pulled through. Everyone goes through that. Everyone goes through it. Everyone. Everyone who's on a spiritual journey. For sure. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else do my Aquariuses need to hear regarding this Aquarius full moon? It says, let your dreams shift and reshape, just like your life shifts and reshapes every day. Ask yourself every morning, am I shaping my life the way I want it to be? So there's just a need to reassess what you got going on with your life, okay? And stand up for what you believe. All right, it's the vibe I'm getting, Aquarius. What else do my Aquariuses need to know or hear at this time for this Aquarius moon? We have self-care. There's a need for self-care, Aquarius. It says, I prioritize self-care and self-love in my life. I honor my needs and take care of myself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I am worthy of the time and effort it takes to care for myself. Okay. Okay, so maybe there's a need for you to sleep more, take little baby naps, I don't know, to help your body heal through these shifts and changes that you're going through. And then we have persistence. In the face of challenges and setbacks, I embody persistence, acknowledging them as invaluable opportunities for personal growth and profound learning. With unwavering determination, I refuse to surrender my goals, instead forging ahead with resilience and unwavering resolve. So continue reaching for the motherfucking stars, Aquarius, because you are one. All right. Okay, that's all we have for the Aquarii. Or should I do one of these? Should I do one of these? I can't. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll move on from the Aquarius. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else? What else do my Aquariuses need to know during this Aquarius full moon? What else do my Aquariuses need to know regarding this Aquarius full moon? We got activated Earth. Says power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So you're being led somewhere. I also feel like you're being led to a particular place that you're being guided to go visit. Because once you get there, you're going to receive some sort of download or something. Okay? It's gonna or you're gonna something here. Something about a portal could be of significance. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, there's some sort of sacred place. Or maybe you need to create a sacred place, like in your living quarters, like where you live. It says ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along with energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses, also known as spirit paths. They've been compared to the Mandarin system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. So maybe you're being guided to teach about ley lines. Or maybe you're into Chinese medicine or, Reiki. It says in Australian Aboriginal culture, let me stop. Everyone thinks I'm Aboriginal. Song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. So these paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, blah, blah, blah. It says, are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to tend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers of the nature spirits of that land as you connect with the earth? So yeah, you just need to connect to the earth and go somewhere. Go somewhere. You're being called to go somewhere. Aquarius. Whatever that is. Maybe you're being called to go to Egypt. Okay, maybe you're being called to go to Africa. I don't know. Maybe you're being called to go to Jamaica. Maybe you're being called to go to Puerto Rico. Maybe you're being called to go to the grocery market. I don't know where you're being called, but you need to go there. Okay, you guys could be seeing 333 a lot. Okay, we already did Aquarius, and now we're moving on. Who next? Hold on, let me get organized. I hope this ain't gonna be a long one. Let me be quick with this. My mouth. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, who next? Who else need to be? Thank you. We have a Saggy. You could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Let's figure out what's going on with the Saggers. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what direction do my Sagittarius need to be pointed in when it comes to their particular life purpose? What is a general direction? Because mind you, disclaimer, no one knows what your life purpose is except for you. Okay? No one outside of you can tell you what your life purpose is. All right? Only the Most High can. That's why it's very important to develop a strong connection with Source. And how you do that is by meditating. Okay? Confirmation. Everybody who is on their way to their life purpose or is currently in their life purpose, living it, they would all tell you the same thing. Okay? Because it's the truth. It's not. The only way you'll know is by you experiencing it. There will be no doubts about it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What direction should my Sagittarius is going when it comes to their life purpose? You're here to be a speaker, Saggers. You're here to be a speaker. All right. It says your life purpose involves your skill of oration. So I don't know, something, child. I don't know if you're here to do politics. I don't know if you're here to be a motivational speaker. Okay. I don't know if you're here to do something. A preacher, pastor. I don't freaking know. Something, child. In the bottom of the deck, it says music. So for some of y'all, your life purpose here is to do something when it comes to music or sound. It says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. All right. All right, Saggy. Did I do this one? Let's do this one. What else do my Sagittarius need to hear when it comes to this Aquarius full moon spirit? What do my Sagittarius need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? What do they need to hear at this time? This Aquarius full moon. We have speak your truth. You really need to talk. Okay? It says speak your truth. It says thank you, Gabriel, for helping me speak with integrity. So there's a need for you to speak honestly. This is giving divine feminine energy. Or not divine feminine. Feminine energy. Okay? I was going to do a whole reading on that. Or not reading, but a video about how to step into your femininity. Okay. So whoever I'm speaking to, a way for you to step into your feminine energy is by being true to you, basically. Because, okay, you know how like you have people, you go about your day and you'll have people ask you like, oh, how you doing? And usually, regardless if you're doing good or not, you just say, oh, I'm doing okay. That right there, especially if you're not doing okay, that right there is an example of you not being in your feminine energy. When your words and your true feelings are in alignment, okay, that's how you really step in your, that's one way you step into your authenticity, but it's also a way you step into your femininity, okay? Because I hope I'm making sense to somebody. I know I'm gonna make sense to someone, okay? Because you're honoring your feelings. When your words and your feelings match, you're honoring your feelings. And your feelings are feminine energy, okay? I hope people are getting it. All right. But yeah, you're being guided to speak your truth at this time. Okay. And when you speak your truth, do it how can I say this? When your feelings and your words match, in order for it to be in your feminine energy, you also need to, say it with grace. Communicate instead of tell. If this makes sense. Because there's a difference between talking at someone and then there's a difference with actually talking to someone. Like talking to. Does this make sense? One is like a one-way road and the other one's more of a two-way road. Let me keep going. I should have just done a whole video about it. That's what I should have done. Let me just keep going. There's a need for you to speak your truth though, okay? Because maybe there's something here that you're holding on to and you're not sharing. I don't know. We got Peaceful Warrior at the bottom of the deck as well, with Archangel Ariel. Okay. It says, thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Like, there's a way for you to calmly express how you feel and allow your words to align with how you feel. A way to have effective communication. It also helps you be more in control with like your emotions as well when you communicate that way. Because I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you have a powerful voice, but like there's a need to just tame it a bit, okay? So that you could take back your power. What else do they need to hear? What else do my Sagittariuses need to hear when it comes to this? Okay. We have self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate. Listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that today. So, for the Aquarius full moon, you're being guided to go out into nature, meditate, do what you love. Spend time with you. And be real with yourself, okay? What else they need to hear, Spirit? What else do the Saggies need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? I don't know why I feel like I'm not like explaining myself correctly, or I'm not explaining things correctly right now. I don't like that. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Sagittarius? What do they need to know when it comes to Sagittarius moon? Or not Sagittarius moon. Someone could have a Sagittarius moon. When it comes to this Aquarius full moon, Spirit, what do they need to know? Thank you. We got Warrior of Self-Love. Hot diggity dang. It says, I choose to love myself unconditionally no matter what. I honor my needs and boundaries, and I am kind to myself when I fall short. I am a warrior of self-love, and my love for myself is unbreakable. Okay? So this is something here that need to go down. Start, I don't know, some listen. You're lovable and you are deserving of love. Okay? Love on yourself, Aquarius. Love on yourself during this Aquarius full moon. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Sagittarius? What do they need to know during this Aquarius full moon? What do they need to know for their highest good? It says, now is the time to start doing what's good for you. Don't wait any longer. Time flies by faster than you think. So Aquarius, not Aquarius, Sagittarius, maybe you're holding on to something here. You're holding back from doing something, saying something, taking action towards something, expressing something. I'm also getting like you have a lot of wisdom, Aquarius. I almost called you Aquarius. You have a lot of wisdom, Sagittarius, and I don't know. There's the wisdom that you're holding back. Like there's certain methods and healing techniques that you know how to do, but you're not sharing it. Which I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you're doing it for your own protection, but there's a need for you to like, I don't know. You're being called to share it though. Like your soul is calling you to share it because there's people who are in need of this information that are going to like use it for good. So I don't know, maybe there's a way for you to figure out how you need to I don't know, maybe that's what you need to do. You need to figure out how to deliver this information while still protecting your energy or something like this. Something along those lines. Okay, what else do my Sagittarius need to know? I'm also getting, Sag, maybe you're overexerting yourself, okay, with people around you. And it's like, maybe these are people that you love or something like this, Sag. It's like, maybe you're around people who like they need things from you. Whether this is money. This could be your children. I don't know. Money, your advice, your comfort. I don't know, something like this. Whoever these individuals are, it's like you're overextending yourself. Like, even if it's to your kids. Like, if you're a mother or a father or something here, like, you need your me time too. Okay? Maybe you haven't spoken up about this. Maybe you feel bad. Maybe you feel like I don't know. You feel guilty to not say something or speak up about it. And maybe that's why you keep holding back on something else that you want to do. Maybe you are noticing that, you know, you've been putting the things that you want to do on the back burner because you have someone else around you that needs your time and energy. I don't know, something like that, but you need to, like, something here could change. Like, you could make your life better or have a better quality of life if you just speak up about something. I don't know, something like that, or just set boundaries or change the routine or schedule, or, you know, something like that, so that everyone's happy. And like, it doesn't have to be a big old fight is the vibe I'm getting. Like, it could just, you just need to speak your you know, your boundaries, like what you expect, or what you know, I don't want to say what you want to tolerate, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know who the fuck this is. Tell me more. What's going on with my Sagittarius? What else do they need to hear regarding this Aquarius full moon? Someone's name is Ricardo. This could be at work or something. Maybe you... Let me shut up. Let me keep going. It says you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So maybe you're feeling isolated. Maybe you're feeling alone, like you feel like you can't speak up for something, or you feel like no one's gonna help you or something here, or you feel like you're the one that has to do all the work or some shit like this. I need to stop cussing like this. Okay, hold on. Sometimes I hear myself. I'm like, God dang it, Linda. Okay, hold on. Keep going. It says, the older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many starseeds and old souls enjoy their own company. So you could be an old soul. Maybe you enjoy your own company. Maybe you're around a lot of people and you don't have enough. You can't find the time to be alone, and that's what you really want right now. You just want peace and quiet. You just want to be in a quiet room by yourself. But then you got a bunch of people banging on your door like, hey, I need you for this. Hey, I need you for that. Hey, Sag, this. And you're just like, can you shut up and leave me alone? Is the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so it says spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for your vitality, as it allows them to continue with their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially if they have the underactive or open root chakra or find it hard being human. Many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need the love, company, and support of others. But emotionally and physically, in our increasing online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. With so many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field? I think about this all the time. We have commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but not isolate yourself. It says this could be seeing friends, family who live nearby, or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. And it says, in what ways can you open yourself up to the people who are physically in your life, those you truly know? Okay, so maybe, I don't know, maybe that's another thing. Maybe you're withholding information from people who are closest to you. You need to speak up. You need to speak up about something, child. Go hang out with people. I don't know. As for some of you, not all y'all. I feel like this is going to be a long one. Did I set myself up for a long ass read? I think I did. Who next? For this Aquarius full moon. Who's next, Spirit? Who next? Can I get one, please? Thank you. So we have Cancer. So you could have Cancer anywhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. What's going on for my Cancers? What direction? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What connection? Something about a connection. I don't fucking know. You're being redirected to a different connection. So somebody here could be getting broken up with, or you're breaking up with somebody, or you need to. I don't fucking know. Maybe you need to do that in order to be aligned with your life purpose, because maybe you're with someone that is not aligned with your life purpose. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? That's for some of you, not all y'all. What direction do they need to go in when it comes to their life purpose, Spirit? A general direction for my Cancers. My mouth is irritating me. We have creative expression. It says your soul longs to express itself creatively. Okay, so expressing yourself is part of your life purpose, Cancer. Okay, whether that's through art, music, painting, arts and crafts, knitting, it's something. Okay, we have infinite abundance. It says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So whoever I'm speaking to, your abundance lies in your life purpose. So if you're struggling right now financially or spiritually even, it's because you haven't stepped into your life purpose or something like this. You need to go in that direction. You keep ignoring the call. And therefore, abundance is also going to ignore you. Okay? We have Justice at the bottom of the deck. It says your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So you're here to fight some sort of injustice here, or you're here to create balance in the world through your creative expression. Maybe you're here to bring awareness to things through art. Stand up and protect those who were victims of something here. I don't know. What's going on? Or to prevent injustices to happen to other people or something like this. What's going on with my Cancers? What do they need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon, Spirit? What do my Cancers need to know? Oh, you got two. So we have You're Protected by Archangel Michael. It says, thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Beautiful. And then we have Manifesting Miracles, Archangel Orion. It says, thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. So you got miracles being manifested, child. And your 3D world is coming in. This is your justice. Okay? It's something here about some sort of truth. There's some sort of... Someone here is like creatively expressing truth. That's how you're gonna... That's how you bring justice to others, or that's how you will receive your own justice. Maybe you receive your justice by bringing justice to others. I don't know. You could be a lawyer or something. Or maybe that's your life purpose. I'm not sure, child. So for somebody not all... Wait, let me do this one. Something beautiful is coming in. I don't know what it is. But that's not what this reading is about. What's going on with my Cancers? Okay, what do they need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? I need to stay on track. We have, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It is already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Okay? So there's a need for you to not doubt yourself. Okay? Listen, I struggle with the same problem. Okay, Cancer? Let's see. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're allowing fear and doubt to block your life purpose, or what you're here to provide as a service to the world. You need to knock it off. Maybe this is like, maybe you battle with perfectionism. Maybe you feel like whatever art you create or whatever you do creatively, you feel like it's not perfect enough. That you need to stop with that. Nothing's perfect. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What do my Cancers need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? Their highest good. That is way too many, child. Oh, we're just gonna take this one. My mouth, bro. This is so annoying. We have inner strength. It says, within me resides an unwavering inner strength, enabling me to rise above any past traumas or challenges that may cross my path. With resilience as my ally, I confidently navigate life's journey, knowing that I can transcend any obstacle and embrace the boundless potential within me. Okay? So you need to dig in deep and find that inner strength, child, because you got it. You got it. You have the strength. You're strong enough to do this. You're strong enough to express yourself or to manifest something here. It's part of your purpose, whatever this is, child. You know the calling. You know what it is. You know what direction you're being pulled to go into. Wait, let me do this one. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? Cancer, I feel like you have a lot of like archangels that are around you or something, or you have a lot of like your ancestors are all around you right now. You know what it is? It's like they want to give you this abundance here. Your ancestors want to give you a spiritual inheritance, but they're waiting on you to take the action or something. Maybe you're afraid to do this because of past traumas or something here. I don't know. What's going on with my Cancers? Okay. We have, it takes courage to pursue your dreams. It takes courage to be who you are. To do what feels right. It says it takes courage. Someone needs to talk about something. Like someone needs to tell the truth about something. Like I said, like whoever, your like purpose involves standing up for someone else or protecting another person, which will also bring out your justice or something. I don't know. But it's like, it's going to take someone needs to do the right thing, whatever it is. but it could be the right thing for whoever I'm speaking to. May feel like the hard thing. It says it takes courage. My God, it takes courage to face the fears that have the power to hold you back. It says be brave and the world will be yours. Literally, I don't know who this is for, but if you take the brave choice to step out there and creatively express yourself, child, you will be rewarded infinitely, is the vibe it's giving. Well, hot diggity dang. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what else they need to hear? What else do my Cancers need to hear? Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm not gonna say it, but it says longing for home, homesick for the stars. So Cancer, you could be feeling homesick for the stars right now. Homesick for the stars. Oh. Says if you resonate with this yearning for home but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it is like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. Says you're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now. To fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. Okay. So interconnected oneness. Some of you are being guided to travel the world, all around the world. I can't find my baby. For others, it can manifest as needs to find home in people, communities, journey to find somewhere that truly belong. Okay, so you're gonna find where you truly belong, child, but it's going to take courage for you to do something first to get there. Okay, Cancy. Little Cancer. Baby Cancer. Oh my God. I don't know why I feel weird right now. Let's get it in. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Who's next? Thank you. We have Gemini. So you could be a Gemini. You could have Gemini somewhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node for the Geminis. Blah. Okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels. What vague direction do my Cancers need to go to or in? What direction do they need to go in when it comes to their life purpose? For my Geminis. Thank you. We have study. Some of you are being called to study something here. It says reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So there's a need for you to dive more deeper in, you know, what you're being called to do. It could be regarding you being a spiritual teacher, Gemini. Says you heal with your classes, your sessions, and your seminars. So some of you are being guided to hold classes or seminars or something here, but maybe there's a need for you to study up on something here first. Maybe there's a need for you to study up on technology or something like this, how to implement technology into your spiritual teachings, or how to like streamline it better, or have it be more efficient or something like this. Maybe you're wanting to find like Someone here could be really good with tech or something. Maybe for some of y'all, you guys could be wanting to build a new platform on how, I don't know, for spiritual teachers or something. I don't fucking know. That's for some of you, not all y'all. And if it's not that, there's a need for you to like research and study all different types of cultures and belief systems, okay? Because it will help aid in your spiritual teachings. That's for some of you, not all y'all. Because whoever this group of Geminis is, you guys really love information. You really love to learn. And the way you teach or the way you communicate information or explain things, you're very talented at that. There's a need for you to study something that is like a piece of history or something a long time ago. I feel like I'm wording this wrong. Ancient texts or ancient historical something. I don't fucking know. Tell me more. I need to move on. What's going on with my Geminis? What do they need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? Clear your vibes. You're being asked to clear your vibes, Gem. It says, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. So, I don't know. You guys could be seeing a lot of feathers on the floor. Yeah, you need to know that you are protected by Archangel Michael. Right? Or there's something here that you know. Okay, I'm gonna get too deep into this. I need to, let me hurry up. I'm gonna get too deep in this. There's something you know though. I don't know. Let me keep going. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Like you keep getting called to like really study up on something, Gemini. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is like a location that you're being guided to study up on, a piece of text that you're being guided to study up on, or something here. Whatever it is, you need to go with it. Okay? Because like I feel like it's going to be something that's going to activate you in some way. It's going to spark off a series of events or something like this for you. It's going to bring you more clarity and confidence, maybe even about yourself. What do my Geminis need to hear at this time when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? Thank you. We have take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. So you're being asked to just relax and trust. You got beautiful things coming your way. Okay. And this one. There's some sort of answer that you don't know yet about. And the answer is going to be made clear to you soon, okay? So, I don't know. You could be worrying about something and you need to stop doing that. What's going on with my Geminis? What do they need to hear? We have relax, meditate, or do something in order to set your subconscious mind free, okay? It says, be conscious of how your inner wisdom arises. You need to learn how to read all kinds of information on your journey towards your dreams. Not just your thoughts or your assumptions of your rational mind. So I don't know. There's something here about you need to read up on some stuff. Ciao. Because it's vital for what you're here to do. The person you're here to become. What else do my Geminis need to hear during this Aquarius full moon? Spirit for their highest good. Thank you. We have self-awareness. It says, I cultivate a mindful awareness of my thoughts, emotions, and actions, recognizing their profound impact on my being. I assume full responsibility for my choices, continuously endeavoring to embody the finest redemption of my authentic self. Okay, so there's a need for you to be self-aware here when it comes to your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, okay? I feel like you need to be self-aware of this because I feel like, Gemini, you're giving away your power in some way. And once you figure that out, you're going to break through something here. It's going to be some form of breakthrough. Or it's going to change up the game. It's going to change up how you're doing something. Or what's going on, my Geminis? What do they need to hear during this full moon in Aquarius? Thank you. We have the Great Serving. It says Mars energy, anger, conflict. Okay, it says softening to love. So listen, Gemini, you could be real angry. Maybe your anger is a blockage for you. Maybe you're not realizing that, you know, maybe you're not aware that your emotions of anger attracts more conflict and chaos into your life than you realize. Or maybe you haven't accepted that how you handle your anger. How can I say this? Some of you may not be taking full accountability of like when you are angry or the things you do when out of anger or something like this. There's a need to learn how to cope with anger. Okay, there could be something here about anger management. Don't be ashamed. I went through anger management classes. It helped me a lot. It helped me stay fucking calm. Because before I used to pop off and want to smack a bitch. I'm just saying, if this is something that you deal with, just know there's tools that you can learn, that you could add to your belt, okay, to help you with learning how to be more in control of your emotions so that you could be someone who responds and not reacts. You could be someone who won't allow someone else to dominate your energy by being a weirdo and being antagonizing, okay? Because you allow people to make you angry. Oh, it's probably G. It's the G. Okay. Well, I don't want to say you allow people to make you angry. It's just more like it's all about how you respond to shit, honestly. Okay. It says this is a shadow card. It says one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. It says the warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, give, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and our soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When you're hurt, it's normal to close off your heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to the love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart away, or anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. Okay, so there's a need of perspective when it comes to anger, conflict, the energy of war. Listen, we are one. Just because someone pisses you off, makes you angry, doesn't mean they're the devil or they're evil or you completely shut them out your life, or because in this world we're gonna deal with conflicts. That's just what it is. We all got different personalities. That's just the world we live in. There's a need for you to look at something from a higher perspective. That's for some of you, not all y'all. When it comes to like how you deal with your anger. Okay, maybe you're the type of person that shuts down when you're angry or something like this. Or when someone confronts you with or challenges your beliefs, okay? Maybe you get angry. There's a need for you to learn how to cope or respond differently. Or change your perspective when it comes to that. Because if you're here to be a spiritual teacher, you're gonna encounter people who are going to challenge the things that you're teaching. Or the things that you believe in. The things that you communicate. And in order for you to stand in your power and to stay standing in your own personal power, you need to learn how to deal with these types of situations without you giving away your power. Okay? Mastering you, mastering your emotions. Not allowing someone to get the better of you. Listen, we're human. We are all human. We're not robots, right? We all have emotions, and sometimes we'll have our days. But the thing you need to remember, ultimately, at the end of the day, you're in control, okay, of how you handle a situation, okay? So you can't just... Let's move on. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, that's a reading, Gemini. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? Okay. Remember, do things with love. That anger is blocking your heart chakra, which is also blocking the flow of abundance. We have Capricorn. You guys could be dealing with, or not dealing with. You could be a Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Capricorns? What do they need to know during this Aquarius full moon? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What general direction do my Capricorns need to go in when it comes to their life purpose? Okay, so we have strength here. So you need to know that you're very strong. It says, everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Okay, can we get one more? Time to decide. So it's time for you to decide when it comes to your life purpose, Capricorn. It says, make a decision based on your heart's truest desires. Okay. So Capricorn, you could have gone through a lot of things here in life. You could be seeing a lot of numbers at this time. A lot of synchronicities, for sure. What general direction do my Capricorns need to go in when it comes to their life purpose spirit? Can we get a clue? Something here about kids? Books? Children books? It says your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Okay, that's for some of y'all, not all y'all. For some of y'all, your life purpose involves you in books, writing a book, researching something. You know what it feels like to me, Capricorn? Your life purpose, it's feeling like whatever you want to achieve is big. And maybe you sometimes feel like you can't do it by yourself, or you're going to need, extra hands to do something here, to accomplish something here. It's possible. There's just a need for you to believe that it is, or something like this, or start taking action towards it. Whatever you're here to do, it will impact future generations for sure, with the children here. Or you actually need to teach kids, one or the other. Maybe you're here to help show or be an example for the younger generations on how to be strong, how to be a leader, how to keep your innocence or something like this. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Capricorns for this Aquarius full moon? Listen, that's going to be for some of y'all, not all y'all. For a lot of y'all, you already know what you're being called to do. And it's time for you to do it. We got focus your mind. It says, thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. So you're being guided to focus on your priorities at this time. You already know what these are. Okay, Capricorn. We have spiritual support. You need to know that you have spiritual support here. It says, dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So you're being supported here. You could be going through some sort of spiritual awakening or some form of spiritual ascension here. Just know you're not alone in this. Your spirit team really just wants you to be focused on what you're being called to do and just do it, is the vibe I'm getting. What else they need to hear? Wait, not this. This. What else they need to hear, spirit, from my cappies? That's way too many. You need to do something in threes, Capricorn. The way you do something, the way you're going to become successful at something is when you do it in threes. Buy something in threes. Publish something in threes. Do something 3 times. Something. What's going on with my Capricorns? Oh my God. What's going on with my Capricorns? What do they need to hear at this time for this Aquarius full moon? It says, if you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. It says, old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. So, Capricorn, the old you is shedding. You're going through a rebirth. And you're being reborn as a new you. A new, stronger you. Okay, and it's really important for you to continue to keep your eyes on the prize. Some of you, something here about your life purpose has to do with sigils or geometric shapes. Use the power of geometric shapes. Something about innocence. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do I need to hear? I'm also getting like you're being guided to be a leader, or to lead, be the leader in something, or be the first one to do something here, and maybe you're a little hesitant to do so. Okay? Whatever transformation you're going through right now, okay? Someone's heart chakra, something about your heart chakra. Either it's opening up right now, and that's why you're feeling weird, or this is a DNA upgrade. What the hell is going on? We have, if you could create anything you wanted, what would it be? So you're here to create something that hasn't been created before. It says journal or sketch your creations on paper. Start to believe you have limitless possibilities to create in this world. So there's something here that you want to create. Get out that pen and paper and do it. Okay? What else do my Capricorns need to hear at this time? Anything is possible. You have to believe. Maybe there's a lot of things that you want to create. It's time for you to decide and pick one and start doing it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What do my Capricorns need to know during this Aquarius full moon? We have breaking patterns. It says, I am working on removing any habits or patterns that hold me back. I am determined to form new habits and will help me reach my full potential and live a meaningful and satisfying life. Amen. Okay? So some of you could be breaking out of old patterns here, staying focused. Okay? Or maybe this is what you're being guided to do with this Aquarius full moon, is to figure out what old patterns that you might need to break because they don't align with your new beginning or your new self or your life purpose. Okay. What else? What else? Here. Okay. What's going on with my Capricorns? This is going to be a long ass read, ain't it? What's going on with my Capricorns? What do they need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon for their highest good? One card, please. One card for my Capricorns. Thank you. You too. Okay. It says the cosmic heart. It says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So there's a need for you to take action on the things that you're praying for. And then we have earth pulsing. It says pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Some of you need to slow down, little busy bee. Time for you to get grounded, go out in nature, connect with Mother Earth. Okay, could be beneficial for you. Yeah, so the cosmic heart. Something about your heart chakra. Yeah, because there's something here, like the way you live in, the way you're doing something, some sort of habits that you have, they're not in alignment of like, of the leader you're supposed to be or something like this. Or the leader you know you're supposed to be. It says, perhaps you have felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you have forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart. To get back to the essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 deep. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now, you're being called to plant your soul seeds and sing them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul. Okay? That's what you're being asked to do. Ciao. Connect with your soul. You're here to do something great. You're here to be great. You're here to leave a legacy. You are strong enough to do this. You just gotta focus. Maybe you got a lot of distractions around you. You need to cut that out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear for their high? Or who next? Gosh, diggity dang. Let me clear the energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, who next? Thank you. We have Scorpio. So you could be a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio anywhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Let's find out what's going on with the Scorps. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Scorpios? With this Aquarius full moon, what direction do they need to go in when it comes to their life purpose? Can we get a general direction when it comes to my Scorpios' life purpose? Builder. Says your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment, Scorpio. So I feel like Scorps, there's something here that you need to create. We have counseling. It says you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Okay, so for some of y'all, when it comes to your life purpose, you're here to maybe be a counselor, a therapist of sorts. Something here. That's for some of y'all, not all y'all. Then we got travel. Maybe you're here to go around and counsel other people, give people wise advice all around the world. This is your life purpose involves traveling. So Scorpio, maybe your life purpose involves you going around the world. This is giving philanthropy vibes. Scorpio, maybe you've been in your soul, you've been called to like want to go to like another country than the one that you reside in and like help disadvantaged villages or something like this, help build them homes or schools or something. Help inspire children from other countries. I don't know. This is for some of y'all, not all y'all. Something here about a charity could be of significance. Whatever it is, whether it's big or small, you're here to heal people with your words. Or help heal people by being a listening ear, just by letting people express things to you. Express their truth. Okay. Also, if you've been feeling like, you know, if you've been feeling stuck or stagnant or something, there's a need for you to create something or build something, work on something here so that you can, it'll make you feel better. You'll be in better alignment. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Scorpios during this Aquarius full moon? What do they need to know at this time? We have peace and harmony. Archangel Regil. Thank you, Regil, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Okay, so you got a beautiful white light around you. I definitely could be speaking to an earth angel. It says, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be just like you. Okay. Something about the world. You're supposed to travel around the world and do something here, Scorps. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Scorpios? What do they need to hear at this time? Or maybe you're just meant to do a lot of things here. Some of y'all, you're here to just like build stuff, like as in like literal building things, like a construction worker, a plumber, building houses, I don't freaking know. Or you're here to like travel the world doing something here. I'm also getting like you work best when it comes to remote jobs, because it gives you the freedom to like travel where you want to or something like this. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Scorpios? What do they need to hear at this time for their highest good when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? Coming up, we have whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. It says tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. So I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're putting something on the back burner, right? You'll feel better when you actually do it. What else they need to hear from my Scorpios during this Aquarius full moon? Damn. Okay. It says, we attract what we are. Therefore, dreaming is a journey within. What inner beliefs are still restricting you, putting you down, and making excuses that hold you back from your dreams? So you got to figure out what's holding you back. What thoughts are holding you back? What types of false narratives are you coming up in your mind to get you to not be on the track to where your dreams are? It says every time you use the word but, you learn something about yourself. The but will reveal your limiting belief. It's like a key to unlock the door to your full potential. Okay, so there's something here about making excuses, right? You could be procrastinating and being like, well, I can't create this, or I can't start this project because of that. Only if I had this, I could do this, but what's the but though? Because the but is an excuse. You can figure it out. There's a need for you to be resourceful. You are limiting yourself. Okay? We have the answer lie in the moment. Stay awake, be present, and stay faithful to your observations and feelings. There's a need for you to stay woke or stay conscious or be cautious of something here. When it comes to your dreams. Man, you got a lot of these. What else they need to hear from my Scorps? I also feel like with the fact that this guy has his like hand on his forehead, like he's looking at a far distance, it's almost like you feel like your dreams are too far away from you, but they're not. Maybe you feel like they're too far away. That's why like you don't even bother even taking action to go do them or start it. You need to knock that off. Tell me more. What do my Scorpios need to hear when it comes to the Aquarius full moon? Thank you. We have patience. You need to have patience. Says, with unwavering patience, I navigate the path towards my goals, understanding that genuine success requires time and dedicated effort. I wholeheartedly trust in the transformative power of the journey, allowing it to unfold at its own pace. So there's a need for you to stop looking at the final results way out in the distance, okay, and feeling discouraged or feeling unappreciated or feeling like it just won't come, but it will. There's a need for you to let go. It's time to visualize that you already have it. Instead of thinking and viewing it as if it's something that's far away. You already have it, Scorpio. You already have it. You have it, baby boo. Okay, one more, I forgot. What else do my Scorps need to hear, Spirit, during this Aquarius full moon for their highest good? We have fall into my arms. It says surrender. It says holding the opposites, extremes in life. Well, hot diggity dang. The Great Mother ushered you into. Oh my God, I cannot read today. It says the Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be. That being human can be lonely and confusing. That the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things go bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life. The agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the extinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthful you can say, I've truly lived. Well, hot diggity dang. This is an affirmation or an activation you can say to yourself. It says, I am ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar, and I fall completely into her arms. Okay, Scorpio. What else do they... That's it. That's the end. That's the end for you. Okay, who's next, Spirit? It's hot diggity dang. Should have known. We got Virgo. You could have Virgo anywhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Oh, I forgot to use these cards. That would have been perfect. Oh well. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Virgos? What general directions do they need to go in when it comes to their life purpose? What general direction for my Virgos? We have environmentalist. Some of you could benefit from being a environmentalist. It says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. Okay, that's for some of you, not all y'all. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says options. It says consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So Virgo, you have a lot of options here. You got to decide. Maybe you're being called in a lot of directions. Okay. And if it isn't like, if your life purpose isn't like, it doesn't have to completely be like environmental, right? This could just be you being called to protect other people. You could be being called to help nurture other people. You could be called to teach other people about certain things. Give people the correct details for something. Being of service to others. Something like that, child. Your possibilities are endless is the vibe I'm getting. When it comes to like what, I don't know, you would know what this is. Maybe you need to choose one. You gotta choose one. Let's get one more card, actually. For the Virgos, can we get a vague direction of where my Virgos need to go? We have flowers. Something here about flowers. Maybe you're being guided to go into the beauty industry of sorts. Interior design. Something like that. It says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Okay. Maybe you're here to work with flowers, work with herbs, something of that sort. Working with the earth, what the earth naturally provides. Maybe you're being guided to help heal the body through natural plants or something like this. Natural remedies. A yoga instructor or just an exercise trainer or something like this. That's for some of you, not all y'all. Something here about health. Maybe you're here to work in healthcare. Maybe that's part of your soul's purpose. What's going on? What do they need to know about this Aquarius full moon? I'm tired. I'm tired. We got inner power, the Divine Father. It says, Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. So the Most High is co-creating with you right now. Okay. You need to count your blessings. It says, thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life, because the divine is about to pour down some blessings to you, for you and to you. Okay? It's going to help with your life purpose. Virgo, you already know what you need to do. Maybe you're trying to work out like certain details on how to go about it, maybe. What's going on with my Virgos during this Aquarius full moon? We have you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your motherfucking seeds. Okay, so you're being smacked. Stop overthinking. You already know what you need to do. You need to just start doing it, child. What else they need to hear, Spirit? For my Virgos during this Aquarius thing. We have, there is only one of you, and that is your strength and your gift to the world, to be unique. Honor your gift by listening to your heart. Follow your passion and trusting your inner voice. You're being asked to trust your inner voice. Your inner voice is screaming at you, Virgo. Stop questioning it. You already know what it is. The Most High is definitely trying to work with you. But you keep feeling like, oh, I need another sign. I need another sign. I need to know more. You don't. You already have enough information to start taking a leap of faith towards your life purpose. The divine is waiting for you to take that first step, and then you'll get more instructions. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What do they need to hear at this time? What do my Virgos need to hear at this time? We have self-belief. It says, I wholeheartedly believe in myself and the immense potential within me to accomplish my goals. Doubt finds no home within me as I place unwavering trust in my innate talents and skills, harnessing them as powerful tools for success. Okay? So there's a need for you to believe in yourself and what that inner voice is telling you to do. Baby boo, you got this. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Virgs? What do they need to hear this time for the house good? We have cracked open. It says rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Let's see what's going on. The cracked open. Something's cracking open. A case is cracking open. Cracked open. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call you more of it home into your body. At the center front of your life, it's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. So when your soul cracks open, a space is created for your grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into a more and more of yourself. It says, stay open to the possibilities that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happen for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and crack you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Well, hot diggity dang. Okay, so some of y'all, you guys could be dealing with a lot of doubt right now because of what you're experiencing in your present moment or in your current life situation. This is a test of your faith. It's a test of your belief. Or if you basically, what I'm saying is, if you hold on to your faith even while you're going through some sort of trial and tribulation or difficulty, you're going to come out being blessed with something, okay? Because you decided to continue to hold, to have faith in the Most High, okay? And that's how you'll get rewarded. It's happened to me plenty of times, okay? I'm not trying to sell you false hopes. Okay, Virgo? What's going on? Woohoo next. Thank you. Libra. You could be a Libra. You could have Libra anywhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Let's find out what's going on with my Libs. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with Libras when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? What general direction do my Aquariuses need to be go in when it comes to this Aquarius full moon and their life purpose? What general direction do my Libras need to go in, Spirit, when it comes to their life purpose? Thank you. We have strength. You got strength, Libra. It says everything you have experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So be thankful for the things that you had to endure and overcome. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, okay? So your strength has a lot to do with your life purpose, or there was a need for you to have some sort of strength, or to cultivate some sort of strength within you, inner strength, in order to fulfill your life purpose. What's going on, my Libras? Can we get a general duration when it comes to your life purpose? We have protected. You need to know that you are protected, you are safe, and you're supported while you change your career. So, I don't know, Libra, maybe you're thinking about changing up your career, or the way what you do for your career. What's going on? This is you answering your calling. So for some of y'all, whatever you're doing for your career, this is for some of you, not all y'all. Whatever you're doing for your career right now, maybe it's not aligning with what your life purpose is. Whoever I'm speaking to, this message is for you if this is a confirmation. Like if this is something that you have been feeling inside, like whatever you're currently doing, it's not aligning with what your soul really wants you to do. If so, this message is for you. Okay? Some of you could be in fear about making this change when it comes to your career, because maybe you have a fear of losing stability, or having to pay for bills and stuff like that. Okay, you need to know that if you decide to take sensible actions towards your life purpose, then you will be protected. What's going on, my Libra? Okay, we have artists. Some of you are being guided towards the direction, okay, when it comes to art. Sorry, we have engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Okay, so some of you could be someone who's very creative, or when it comes to your life purpose, there's a need for you to express yourself in some way. We have let go. It says walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Okay, so maybe for some of y'all, you're dealing with a situation and you need to let go. Once you let go of something, the problem will resolve itself. We have author at the bottom of the deck. You guys are, for some of y'all, Libra, you guys are being guided to write a book or something here. It says you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So Libra, for some of y'all, you could be the group of people who had or experienced a life that was chaotic, okay? Or like a movie. It was so you could write it down and share it with other people, so people could learn from the type of life you lived in or something, or the things that you survived. Something like that. What's going on with my Libras? What do they need to hear at this time? I'm sorry, I'm getting like weird downloads, but it has nothing to do with what this whole reading is about. So I'm like, let me keep going. What do we have, Libra? For the Aquarius full moon, we have the divine physician. It says, thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Okay, so some of you could be currently healing from some sort of sickness or illness or something here. We have don't hate, meditate. Some of you, yeah, I don't know. There's something here that you need to let go, Libra. You could be angry or something, or mad at somebody, or you're holding on to some sort of grudge or resentment. You need to let it go. It says, thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. That's for some of you, not all y'all. Or maybe during this Aquarius full moon, people are going to be getting on your gosh dang last nerves, and you need to take some time to like go within and just like woosah or something like this. What else do my Libras need to hear at this time for their highest good? We are offered advice from all directions on how to best live our lives. The best way for you is the way you choose for yourself again and again every morning. Maybe you're not, maybe you are realizing, or you're coming to the realization that you're not really, the way you're living your life is not the way that, maybe you're living your life for other people or something. Maybe that's what you're realizing. That's for some of you, not all y'all. Maybe you haven't been living your life or taking action towards the things that you really want to do because of another person. Yeah, that's for some of you, not all y'all. Like you're restricted because of another person. That's for some of you, not all y'all. I don't know why I keep getting this. Why do we have Libra? I'm just gonna say it. Something about a dog. I don't know. It just keeps popping up. What's going on? Someone here could have recently experienced a dog passing or a pet passing or something. We have Libra. My condolences. Why do we have Libra here? With the, or what's going on with my Libras during this Aquarius full moon? What do they need to know for their highest good? Thank you. We have, what areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. So some of you need to face your demons. Tackle them head on. Okay? It could be bothering you. That's for some of you, not all y'all. Or this is like your inner voice that's bothering you, and it keeps nudging at you to go after and your life purpose and take a certain direction. A certain career change, and maybe you're like afraid to do it, and I don't know, child. Maybe you're going around asking other people what you should do about your life purpose, but you need to ask yourself what your life purpose is, or ask the Most High. Okay, you need to go within and meditate to figure that out. You need to go after. You need to really pursue something. You need to pursue it. Once you start taking action towards it, whatever it is, this worried energy, this disrupted sleep energy will dissipate. What's going on with my Libra? What do they need to know during this Aquarius full moon? We have forgiveness. It says, I wholeheartedly forgive myself and others for any past hurts or wrongdoings, liberating myself from the heavy burden of resentment and anger. With forgiveness, I create space for healing, growth, and the cultivation of inner peace and harmony. Okay, so maybe there's a need for you to forgive yourself and forgive others. To help liberate yourself. There's a need for you to let go. Maybe when it comes to like the things that you had to overcome, or the things that you had to go through that cultivated, strength, your inner strength, you need to forgive these people. Or forgive yourself. You may not realize it's subconsciously holding you back, Leaves. It's given the blame game. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? Radical accountability. You are the creator of your own universe. Something's going on with someone's health. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Libras during this Aquarius full moon? We have lost lands. It says soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So there's something here that you've done before in previous lives. And this is why this inner voice or this nudging is so strong, is because you've done it before. Your soul recognizes it. But you're like sitting here trying to make a logical sense of it, and that's not what you need to do, because that's not how this works. says this world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, damn, it's coming out twice, birth a creation or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you have done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. Some think that the lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today, in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of this lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon, exists within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Okay, so this is what you could say to activate yourself. It says, I unlocked any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. Somebody here is going to get some sort of download, and you're going to know exactly what you need to do. It's going to put you into a brand new direction because you're a brand new you. Tell me more. What else do you need to hear? There we go. We got Leo. So you guys could be a Leo. You could have Leo anywhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Leo. Oh, let me clear the energy. I gotta find a way to make these shorter. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Leos? What direction do they need to go in when it comes to their life purpose? Holy Spirit, can we get a general direction for my Leos when it comes to their life purpose? A general direction, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for their life purpose. Get this Aquarius full moon, spirits, for my Leos. You need to know that you are on your right path. It says keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So whoever I'm speaking to, whichever Leo this is, you're on the right path, child. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, Leo. Yeah, okay, so part of your life purpose involves creative expression. It says your soul longs to express itself creatively. Okay, so this could be through some form of art. There's something here that you need to build, Leo, or there's a project here that you need to work on. You need to do it. Stop procrastinating. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What's going on, my Leos? What do they need to know during this Aquarius full moon? It says, shine your light, Archangel Uriel. It says, thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. Okay? It's time for you to share your lights. Get yourself out there, Leo. Shine bright. Express yourself. You could be going through a change or some sort of transition. We have thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Okay? What else they need to hear? What's going on with my Leos? What do they need to know during this Aquarius full moon? We have, if it's meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow. Let it be. And let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. Trust the timing. patience. All right, Leo. What else they need to hear? What else do my Leos need to hear? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you. We have, there is only one of you, and that is your strength. And your gift to the world is to be unique. Honor your gift by listening to your heart. Listen to your heart, okay? Follow your passion and trusting your inner voice. Listen to it. Do you hear it, Leo? What else they need to hear? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, regarding this Aquarius full moon from my Leos, my Leos. What do they need to know? What do my Leos need to know during this Aquarius full moon period? Thank you. We have inner guidance. It says, I trust my intuition and inner guidance, even in the face of uncertainty. I know that I am on the right path and that everything is happening for my highest good. I am guided and supported by the universe. Yes, you is. Yes, you are. Trust your inner guidance. Do it. Your inner voice. Trust it. In order to bring in your karmic justice. Okay? I think also too, for some of y'all, one of your tests is to trust your inner voice or something like this. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, there's a need for you to take a chance on something as well. Ooh. What's going on with my Leos? What do they need to know during this Aquarius full moon? What do they need to know during this Aquarius full moon for my Leos? We have the Cosmic Heart. Again. It says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Let's get you one more. For my Leos, for this Aquarius full moon. Oh, come on now. We have Earth School. It says life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. And then we have Courageous Peony. It says multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So you're being guided to like put yourself out there. Stop hiding yourself, Leo. That's not like you. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna read this one. It says flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature. You're being called to do the same. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. Time to share your incredible, multifaceted, and true nature with the world around you. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. There is a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is readying itself to express. Let it inform you. It says you may have been taught that it's safer to keep your light hidden and your voice small, to hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. The Courageous Peony is here to remind you that it is safe to embody all of who you truly are. It's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. At first, it may feel uncomfortable, and you may be afraid of what others think. But with each passing day, it does become easier. Little by little, you realize that it draws in those who are meant for you and experiences you've been longing to arrive at your feet. Okay? Well, hot diggity dang, Leo. Ay, ay, ay. Let's look. Earth School. says, if you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being promoted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul's growth. So if you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and the lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card could also mean that you're being called to embark on a new era of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university, school, or training course. If you're having difficulty in a relationship, you're being reminded that there are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the #1 way that we grow as souls while we're here on the earth. Okay, so yeah, that's self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. Okay, I need to hurry up because this is... Lord. Who next? We got 3 left. Come on now. I'm just gonna do this one. We got Taurus. You guys could be a Taurus. You could have Taurus anywhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North, North, South. Now let's find out what's going on with the Tauruses. Ay, ay, ay. Let's clear the energy. Let's clear the energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's the general direction for my Tauruses that they need to go in when it comes to their life purpose? Can we get a general direction? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, regarding this Aquarius full moon. So strength. Okay, so you also been through a lot of shit, Taurus. It says everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Hot diggity dang, yes it did. We have body work. It says your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Okay, maybe you're being pulled in that direction. We have healer at the bottom of the deck. It says you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So some of you, your life purpose involves you being some form of healer. Okay, some of you are here to be in the medical fields. For some of y'all, you're here to, I don't know, do something, child. Do something. You already know what this is, Taurus. It's that little voice that keeps bothering you, telling you, do this, do that. And you're like, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, maybe later. Yeah, maybe if I have this or when I have that. No. Stop procrastinating. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do they need to hear? What do my Tauruses need to hear, Holy Spirit, regarding this Aquarius full moon, Spirit? What do they need to hear from my Taur? We have live your joy. It says, thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. So you need to follow your joy. Do what makes you happy, okay, during this Aquarius full moon. Because then you'll attract more joyous things. What else do my Tauruses need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon, Spirit? Taur. It says, sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. Well, hot diggity dang. Something's coming in. You're about to be real happy soon. Or you're about to be able... something's going to happen to where you're going to be real happy. Okay? What else? Wait, this one. What else do my Tauruses need to know regarding this situation? Some of you are being called to be like a naturopathic doctor or something like this. There's something here about mixing medical Western medicine with like holistic something. What's going on? What do my Tauruses need to know during this Aquarius full moon? That's for some of you, not all y'all. We have be curious in your everyday life. React with interest to everything new life presents to you. Curiosity will open your mind for new possibilities. So there's a need for you to be curious. Okay. What else they need to hear? Wait, hold on. There's a need for you to get out of a routine or something like this, Taurus. Change up a routine. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Tauruses? During this Aquarius full moon, what do they need to know for their highest good? Thank you. We have self-acceptance. Okay? It says, I accept myself unconditionally with a heart free from judgment or criticism. I recognize that I am inherently perfect in my own unique way and with all my imperfections and quirks. I wholeheartedly love and accept myself for the beautiful being that I am. Okay, so there's a need to fully accept yourself, flaws and all, quirks and all. Okay, Taurus. What else they need to hear? Spirit. That one. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What they need to hear? Some of y'all could be like overly criticizing yourself when you're doing something. Or you could be in fear of like judgment of others when it comes to like what you really want to do for your life purpose or something here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Ooh, can I get one card? What's going on with my Tauruses when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? What do they need to know for their highest good? We have focus, or not focus. It says forge, don't follow. It says pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Well, hot diggity dang. Let's see what's going on. Forage for some porridge. Forage. Okay, so it says, if you wait until the path is perfectly paved, you won't be forging your own path, and you'll likely not even take the first step. Don't let a small detail like being unable to find someone to show you the way be the reason you don't step forward and lead. Let it be the reason that you do. The most courageous and needed leaders are the ones who don't wait for permission or until the morning they wake up feeling ready. It says they take a deep breath, put one foot in front of the other, and figure it out as they go. They don't wait for someone to lead them. They lead themselves. This is a card for leaders. You are here to pave a path that hasn't been walked before, to go first and lead the way for others who are calling you in. If you feel misrepresented in the media, step forward for all those who also feel misrepresented. If no one speaks out on the topics you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. It says there is no one on earth who comes close to possessing your unique combination of skills, gifts, and life experience. Don't look to those who have come before you to work out your path. Leaders must forge their own. Do it for your daughter. Do it for the younger you. Do it for the leaders who'll follow. When you go first, you make it easier for others to follow your lead. Forge, don't follow. Well, hot diggity dang. Ask yourself, how are you being called to forge rather than follow? How can you be the leader you wish you had? Well, hot diggity dang. Tor. What else? This is it. This is it. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I just need one to hit the table. Thank you. So we have Pisces. You can have Pisces somewhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Let's find out what's going on with the Pisces. Oh my God. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with the Pisces? What general direction do they need to go in when it comes to their life purpose, Spirit? Thank you. We have freedom. It says you're free to do what you choose. So when it comes to your life purpose, you're free to do what you want. You got to use your intuition when it comes to this. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what general direction do my Pisces need to go in when it comes to their life purpose? Something here about books could be of significance. It says you're connected to your life purpose through the involvement with books, whether that's you studying up on things or you actually creating books yourself, publishing a book, writing a book. Okay, we have career change. It says you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you deserve and you desire. So Pisces, there's something here about a career change with you, okay, that's going to set you free, or it's going to give you more freedom, whatever this career change is. All right, we have artists. Okay, you could be an artist of sorts. It says engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So expressing yourself through art or doing something creative helps balance you emotionally, okay, and mentally as well. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Pisces? What do they need to hear at this time? What do my Pisces need to hear at this time? Thank you. We have spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel. It says, thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and my talents. So some of y'all is going to get an upgrade in your gifts when it comes to this Aquarius full moon. Maybe you're going to realize the extent of your gifts, or more. Maybe you're going to discover you have more talents, more gifts than you once previously perceived. Okay. Someone here is like Let me keep going. What's going on with my Pisces? Let me keep going. What's going on with my Pisces? What do they need to know when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? We have don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that instead of fighting your feelings. Go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Okay? All right. What else do they need to know, Spirit, for these Pisces? For this Aquarius full moon, what do they need to know, Spirit? What they need to know? Okay, gosh diggity dang, you got a lot. Okay, we have, oh gosh diggity dang. Okay, so let me just do them. We got alignment with abundance. Okay. It says, I consciously align myself with the limitless abundance of the universe, wholeheartedly embracing success and prosperity as my inherent birthrights. I release all self-imposed limitations, allowing my potential to expand boundlessly in alignment with my dreams. And then we have intuition. says, I trust my intuition as a compass, guiding me towards the right path. I listen to the whispers of my inner voice, knowing that it holds wisdom and insight. With confidence in my decisions, I embrace the power of intuition to navigate life's choices and embrace my true purpose. So you're being guided towards your true purpose. You need to listen to your intuition. For some of y'all, you're being guided to like do voodoo. But like in a positive sense. That's for some of you, not all y'all. Or you're here to write about it? I don't know. Something like that is going on. Something here about that. We have inner child healing. That's for some of you, not all y'all. It says, I honor and nurture my inner child, tenderly healing the wounds of the past and embracing the pure joy and innocence within me. It says, I release any pain or burdens, allowing my inner child to flourish and infuse my life with boundless happiness. Okay? And then we have graciousness. It says, I gracefully exemplify compassion towards myself and those around me, even amidst challenging circumstances. I embody kindness and empathy. I consciously opt for love and positivity, infusing every interaction with warmth, understanding, and uplifting energy. Okay, so there's a need to continue to stay being gracious. There's a need for you to nurture yourself at this time. There's a need to release any self-imposing limitations when it comes to what you think you're capable of doing or accomplishing, especially when it comes to your life purpose. What else they need to hear, Spirit? I didn't even do this one yet. What they need to hear? What do my Pisces need to hear when it comes to this full moon? And thank you. We have, you are special. It says, the most special you this world is ever going to see. It says, follow your bliss, walk your own path, and let your special talents shine bright for everyone to see. Oh, this is beautiful, Pisces. Don't hide your little special ass. What else they need to hear? Let's do this one. Hot diggity dang. You guys probably aren't going to see this one until like 8 o'clock at night. Maybe 12. Not 12. Probably like 8, 9. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do they need to hear at this time? What do my Pisces need to hear at this time? Okay, so Pisces, you got 2 out here. It says the great severing. It says Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So some of you, like I said to Gemini, some hear about anger. Anger could be holding you back. It could be clogging up it could be blocking your heart chakra. Okay. We have trust the timing. It says trust the wave you came in on. It says the time is not running out. So some of you feel like, you know, you need to hurry up or you need to get something done real quick. You got your whole life ahead of you or something. Wait, let me see. What do we got the time? Should I do this one? Yeah, fuck it. Okay, so it says the tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out of perfect unison. Don't race ahead and ride a wave that was never meant for you. It says you'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season and you're being called to trust the one that you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, competition, or paranoia disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they might have missed or a possible threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in the same direction as our soul is near impossible at such reactive speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave you came in on. To trust the season you're in. Time isn't running out. There's plenty of time. There's no rush, and it's never too late. It says, how can you trust the timing of your life a little more? Okay, so some of you feel like, you know, you want to see results and they're not coming in or something like this, but you need to trust the timing. It's always about timing. Okay. And then this one just talks about anger. I guess I'll read it. It says, there are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance. We can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off your heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it is normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. Okay? It says, how are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? All right, Pisces. Oh, hot diggity dang. Okay, last but not least, we got Aries. So you could have Aries anywhere in your chart. Sun, rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Let's find out what's going on with Aries. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get a general direction of what my Aries need to go in when it comes to their life purpose? Can we get a general direction for my Aries? Okay, that's a lot. So, when it comes to your life purpose, you're being guided to creatively express yourself. It says your soul longs to creatively express itself. We have animals. It says you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. It says trust your inner guidance as the animals are a part of your life's work. So some of y'all, you connect with animals. Maybe you're here to be a veterinarian or do something with PETA. I don't know. We got oracle cards. It says you are able to discern answers and guide you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So you guys could be a tarot card reader, or that's what you're destined here to do as part of your life purpose. Okay? Or part of your life purpose is to like hone in on your own discernment. Okay? And then we have flowers at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are being guided to work with herbs or, you know, go towards more plant-based things. Some of you might need to work with flowers or something, child. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What's happening with my Aries? What do they need to hear at this time for their highest good during this Aquarius full moon? So we have clear your vibes. Archangel Metatron. It says, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. So your energy field is being cleared at this time from any negative energy from blocking you between you and your life purpose. We have transformation. It says Archangel Zadkiel. It says, thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from past challenges. Okay, so you could have gone through some things. You're getting angelic guidance at this time. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What are they? Come on now. What do they need to hear? What do my Aries need to hear when it comes to this Aquarius full moon for their highest good? What do they need to know? Thank you. We have never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It says it's better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. Okay, Aries, so maybe y'all need to clear your vibes from someone here. Like remove your energy, like cut someone off. Okay? Cut off whoever this person is who's taking you for granted or making you feel less than. You don't deserve that. Okay? Maybe you need to sit with yourself during this Aquarius full moon and really like ponder on who makes you feel this way. Or figure out, like, are you settling for something? Okay, this could be like in the area of your career. This is in your area of, I don't know, where you live, or your job, whatever it is. Certain friends, associates, stuff like that. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Aries? What do they need to hear at this time for their highest good when it comes to this Aquarius full moon? It says you don't need to explain or justify what you know to be true in your heart. It says this is your life, your journey. Enjoy every fabulous moment. Okay, Aries? There's no need for you to explain yourself or why you feel... Okay, so Aquarius, you might be coming to the understanding that you need to distance yourself from a particular individual or a place or a thing or a situation. When you do so, just understand that you don't need to explain yourself. No is a full sentence. Okay? Because maybe you got someone here who real clingy and they don't want you to, they're going to try to get you to explain yourself on why you want to pull away your energy. And if you do explain, this person's going to try to manipulate you to go back on pulling away or whatever, or on your explanation. Someone here is trying to gaslight. I don't know, someone might try to gaslight your ass. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on with my Aries? I just keep picking up something about an unnecessary challenge someone brings to your life. Someone here like brings you unnecessary burdens or some shit. Okay, so what's going on with my Aries? You have the power to like cut this out, is the vibe I'm getting. What's going on with my Aries? What do they need to know during this Aquarius full moon? We have exchange of support. It says I actively seek and graciously accept support from individuals who wholeheartedly believe in me and my goals. I purposely surround myself with an atmosphere of positivity and encouragement, nurturing and empowering environment that uplifts and fuels my journey towards success. So maybe there's a need for you, Aries, to check your circle and figure out who's truly there to help support or believe in you. Okay, are there certain people that you're holding on to or that you still have in your circle that may be holding you back from your success? Okay, is the exchange balanced? Because if it isn't, you got to make some adjustments here. Because someone here could be holding you back from your full potential when it comes to your life purpose, when it comes to the things that you're trying to accomplish. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. That's for some of you, not all y'all. Or maybe this is something here that like you finally just got, maybe this is something you overcame, dealing with people who don't value you or treat you less than or whatever it is. They don't give you an equal exchange of energy, support, reciprocation. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on? What do my Aries need to hear during this Aquarius full moon? Thank you. We have Inner Earth. It says you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. It says Inner Earth, also known as Agartha, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aryavarta, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mentions caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhists refer to the secret mystical cities, Shambhala, I don't know what I'm saying. It says, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for the inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive. Surprising outcomes to your problems and situations. Resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. You're just stuck in a rut. Do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see that whole new worlds of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. Okay? What can you do to shift your energy or your outlook? When there's a will, there's a way. Time to be resourceful, Aries. Okay, this is it. This is your reading. This is all y'all's reading for the Aquarius full moon. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope for some of y'all, I hope it resonated, because I know it ain't gonna resonate for everybody. All right. Until next time, I love you. Okay, bye.